The morning sun broke through the thick canopy of trees surrounding our high school class as we embarked on a field trip to a serene lake nestled in the heart of the wilderness. Our excitement was palpable as we eagerly anticipated a day of exploration and relaxation. Little did we know, this outing would forever be etched in our memories as the Lakefield Terror. We arrived at Lakefield, a picturesque oasis far removed from the bustling city. The pristine waters glistened under the bright sun, and the tranquil ambience of the place filled us with a sense of calm. As we set up for a picnic near the lakeshore, Mr. Anderson, our history teacher, shared fascinating tales of the region's past. Our laughter and the chirping of birds echoed through the serene surroundings, creating an idyllic atmosphere. Hours passed in blissful contentment, and as the sun began to dip below the horizon, casting a golden hue over the lake, our group decided to take a leisurely stroll along a narrow trail that followed a gentle stream. The stream's crystal-clear water sparkled as it wound its way through the dense woods, and the chirping of crickets serenaded our every step. It was as if we had stepped into a dream. However, as the path curved deeper into the forest, a sense of unease began to creep over us. The tranquil beauty of the woods seemed to darken, and a foreboding silence fell upon our group. John, a quiet but observant classmate, was the first to notice something peculiar. "Hey guys," he whispered, "have you noticed the red stains in the stream?" We peered into the water and saw what looked like streaks of dried blood marring the stream's otherwise pristine surface. Anxiety rippled through our group as we exchanged uneasy glances. "Maybe it's just rust or algae," one of us suggested, trying to dispel the growing sense of dread. But then, we heard it, the sound of heavy footsteps approaching through the underbrush. Panic seized our hearts as we realized we were not alone. A tall, shadowy figure emerged from the trees, clad in dark clothing and a mask that concealed their face. In their gloved hand, they gripped a blood-stained axe. "Stay back!" Mark shouted, his voice quivering with fear. The masked stranger didn't utter a word, but advanced toward us with chilling determination. We scattered in all directions, desperately seeking an escape from the menace that now loomed over us. As we ran through the woods, our hearts pounding, we stumbled upon a gruesome sight, a lifeless body, bound and gagged, lying at the edge of the lake. The victim's vacant eyes stared into the abyss, and a sense of horror enveloped us. "Someone call the police!" Emma shouted, clutching her phone in trembling hands. But before we could react, the masked figure caught up to us, their knife gleaming ominously. Panic-stricken, we fought back with every ounce of strength we could muster. In the struggle that ensued, the mask slipped from the assailant's face, revealing a face twisted by madness. It was a face we would never forget, as it belonged to a notorious serial killer who had eluded capture for years. With sheer luck and collective effort, we managed to overpower the killer, who was taken into custody by the authorities. The body at the lake turned out to be one of their unfortunate victims. Our field trip, initially meant for relaxation and learning, had become a brush with terror and death. The lake, once tranquil and inviting, now held a dark secret that would haunt our dreams for years to come. As we returned to the bus that evening, our laughter and excitement had turned into somber reflection. We had faced unimaginable horrors and emerged with a story that would forever bind us together. The chilling tale of the Lakefield Terror. And as we left that serene place behind, we couldn't help but wonder how many more secrets the woods and waters held, waiting to be uncovered by those who ventured too far into the unknown.